Failure is not final. You can start new journeys every day. Success is always on the horizon. Don't focus on everything that you got wrong. Move on to the next opportunity and gain the muscle of the move on. Yes, I didn't get the job, or okay, yes, this relationship has ended, or this dream has come to, a halt. But I'm going to take the time to find the closure for the situation so that I can move on. At the end of this is going to be my success. I'm going to learn something from this situation that's going to aid me in my next decision and in my next steps in life. Rejection comes in different forms. It can be in a relationship. It can be in self-rejection. And we kind of have this mentality that next time it'll be easier. I've gone through it enough, and I've been through it since I was young, and I've gone through it in relationships and throughout life. I know what I'm doing. I know how to handle rejection. And you just realize that every time it happens, it stings, and you're going through the same exact motions that you went through previously, and you're not really learning anything. Beating yourself up after situations like this is the worst thing you can do after you've been rejected. Self-criticism and doubt seep in straight away. It's really important to recognize that that type of rejection is not personal. Don't focus on everything that you got wrong. Move on to the next opportunity. You can start new journeys every day. Gain the muscle of allowing things to settle and feeling your feelings and taking that next step, taking that next opportunity in the next direction. And this is what we do. We take a temporary piece of information and we start to imagine with it. Okay, I got rejected from this job. I got rejected from this relationship or this friendship. And now we start to create doctrines and theories, characteristics about ourselves based on the rejection that we have received. And that is the worst place you can be in. Failure is not final, and I will continue to reiterate that to you guys. You can go through something, but it does not define you. And instead of looking at our weaknesses, we can really step outside of the situation and try to understand what is the process? What are some areas that I can improve on? What is the wisdom that I can take from this rejection? And where can we refocus? Right, I love watching Jay Shetty, and he also did a podcast on the same topic. And he said this beautiful statement, which is failure is feedback. Failure is not the end, but you can learn a lot in your failure. And he's basically was saying, like, it's not saying that you're not good enough. Failure is not saying that you'll never make it. It's only saying, hey, look at this from a new perspective. And if you are not getting the feedback that you need or the wisdom that you need from the situation, you have to create the closure that you need in that rejected scenario. You have to be the one to be like, okay, yes, I didn't get the job, or okay, yes, this relationship has ended, or this dream has come to, a halt. But I'm going to take the time to find the closure for the situation so that I can move on from what's going on and walk into my next opportunity. And we have to take responsibility through introspection and reflection. Really sit with yourself and take the wisdom that life is trying to hand to you. And this leads me to my next thought, which is you have to be open to rejection. Not all of my chips are gonna fall, but I'm gonna keep knocking on the door. I can put out 10 videos and hope one hits, or I could put out 100 and hone into my craft and become better at what I'm doing. The more opportunities you're able to get, and the more things will begin to open up to you. At the end of this is going to be my success. I'm going to learn something from this situation that's going to aid me in my next decision and in my next steps in life. I put myself out there, in a few videos, hair videos, and it was something that I really was interested in at the time. I was interested in my hair growth journey. I knew throughout that there was something else that I wanted to do. And I wanted to overcome a fear of really being seen and just like allowing myself to be rejected in different ways that I wasn't open to before. So I made sure to, you know, buy my camera and really invest in myself and just make sure that, like, Beluchi, you can do this. Going through that process of learning and unlearning and allowing things to not fall in place and allowing life to not be so comfortable. Just allowing myself to say, okay, this isn't the time. Really put some skin in the game and get better at editing and get better at topics and get better at consistency and organizing my time. That's been my journey. It's how I've been experiencing rejection of myself and self-doubt and self-blaming. But I had to take my own advice with rejection and continue to, like, not take it so personally and to make sure that I am staying in the moment and taking the feedback that I get, like tweak this, tweak that, show up here, show up there, ask questions, look for answers, take the wisdom that I can from all of the situations that I've been through, and just continue to promote myself and show up for myself and the dreams that I have. And I encourage you to do the same in the areas of your life that you have experienced the most rejection, is to just really equip yourself to handle it, be able to heal and move on and endure. Because at the end of the day, I feel like endurance is the sister to rejection. And just understand that you have two choices. One is to be redirected into the next opportunity and to show up in a more positive light, or the other direction is to wallow and be sad that you didn't get what you wanted or your way and to give up there. But I will encourage you again and again to keep going, to endure, to show up fully as who you are and what you have to offer. And there will be people and there will be situations and opportunities that will open up to you because you've opened up to them. Y'all, a little thirsty. Gotta stay refreshed, don't we?